Have you seen the people walking around with their Apple Watches like this to the chest as if to say, look at me, I have an Apple Watch? Or the people that go to the Apple store to get the new iPhone when an iPhone just came out 3 or 4 months ago? Well, I'm here to tell you 3 reasons why you should get a PC or an Android based device. One, they have better hardware. Two, better software. And three, you get a better price. So we'll start off with the hardware. Now, PC and Android based devices are a lot more customizable than the Apple products. So you can purchase a PC, build it up with aftermarket parts, and it'll overpower any Apple product out there. And it'll probably be a lot cheaper than what you would spend on an iMac. Um, Now, you can also buy laptops that turn into tablets. So you have products such as the Microsoft Surface 3 or the Lenovo Yoga 3. So you can sit there, type on your computer, your laptop, and if you want to just pick it up, fold it up, and make it a tablet, you can do that. You can't do that with an AirMac. I want you to try it. If you have an AirMac right now, fold it up, make it a tablet. Let's see if that'll work for you. It won't. Um, Now, PCs and Android devices usually come with more memory capacity than the Apple product. So, for example, the Galaxy S6 comes with a standard 32 gigabit uh, hard drive, as opposed to Apple's iPhone 6 that only comes with 16. Now, you can purchase uh, different standards of memory, but it'll cost you more. So, once you get the Samsung, you're going to start off with 32, not 16. Samsung also utilizes OLEDs in their screens as opposed to Apple only using LEDs. So this results in a sharper picture. The Galaxy S6 has 3 gigabits of RAM. Apple only has one. Samsung also uses DDR4. Apple uses DDR3 memory. So essentially, the Samsung product is about 80% more faster than the iPhone. Now I know with the new Galaxy S6, they did remove the removable battery, but they also made it to where you can charge your phone wirelessly. You can't do that with an iPhone. So with the sharper pictures, uh, better cameras, I believe the Galaxy S6 has a 16 megapixel uh, rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. Apple has an 8 megapixel rear camera and a 1.2 megapixel front camera. So you can take better selfies with the Samsung Galaxy S6. So we'll move on to software. Now, when we're talking software, um, everything's more customizable, and that's a big thing with PCs and Androids. You can make your devices pretty much any way you want. You have different skins, you have different varieties that you can make your PC or your phone into what you want it to be. When you're stuck with a an iPhone or a Mac, you're pretty much the way that it is how it is. You can probably purchase different screensavers, something like that, but that's not customization. The apps are generally better on the Androids. So, for example, Google Maps as opposed to the Apple Maps. So we all know once Apple Maps came out, they had a big bug and everything was just it was a mess, and it's still the same to this day. When I first got my issued work iPhone, I would use Apple Maps, and it wouldn't get me to where I needed to go. It would send me into to random addresses, and ever since then, I've been using Google Maps. It works great. The same thing for my Google Calendar, Google Drive, Google Sheets that I use for work. Everything would work better on my Galaxy S5 as opposed to my work iPhone. You always have that bigger screen, so I can go into my Google Sheets and make any changes that I need to make. When I'm doing it on the iPhone, it's just a pain. It's not worth it. So you have your GUIs, which are essentially more user friendly in a Android than a Apple product. So now one of the biggest things that just came out recently is Windows 10. Now Windows 10 is a giant multitasking machine. You can pretty much just you can have I think 4 or 5 windows open at the same time, doing email, surfing the web, going on YouTube, all at once, and it won't slow down your PC. And this update is free. So if you have a Windows 7 or a Windows 8 product, go ahead and upgrade to Windows 10 for free, and you can get Cortana, which is their better form of Siri. So Siri's gonna pretty much get kicked out the door. So get Cortana. You can have Cortana not only on your phone, you can have Cortana on your phone, you can have it on your tablet, and you can have it on your desktop or laptop. So she's available pretty much on every product. I believe Siri is only available on the iPhone and I think the Air Mac 2. But if you want a better assistant, go with Cortana. Now, price. Price is a big thing. It's a big thing in a lot of the products that we buy. If we see something for a better price, better deal, you should probably go for that. Now, when it comes down to it, PCs and Android devices are a lot cheaper than the Apple product. So when you're looking at a PC, a basic PC, if you're just the kind of person that just wants to surf the web, maybe go on YouTube here and there, do homework, email, you can buy a laptop for about $200. If you need something a little more, you're probably looking around $500 to maybe about $1,200, give or take a few hundred, maybe 1,400. And like I said, if you have the tablet and laptop variety, you have features that are not available on Apple product. Now, if you're going to buy an Apple product, you're probably going to spend anywhere from $900 to $2,000 on an Apple product. You're pretty much just paying for the logo. Once you get the PCs, customize it, and make it into what you need it to be, it'll come out cheaper than the Apple product. So in conclusion, PCs and Android devices are a lot better than their Apple counterparts. They have better hardware, better software, and the price is great. Like I said before, don't pay for the logo. Get your money's worth and get a PC or Android device. Stay away from Apple.